Mega Man 19, Saviour of Mainframe City. Chapter 1, The Gauntlet's Call. The bustling streets of Blessington were alive with excitement as the annual Tech Expo kicked off. Among the crowds of tech enthusiasts, Rocky and Ruby weaved through the various booths, their hand entwined. Rocky, a lanky teenager with shock of messy brown hair, wore an oversized hoodie adorned with circuit patterns. His eyes sparkled with excitement as he pointed out various gadgets and innovations to Ruby, who listened attentively. "Look at that, Ruby!" Rocky exclaimed, his voice brimming with enthusiasm. "That's the latest AI-driven robotic arm. They say it can mimic human muscle movements with 90% accuracy," Rocky told her. Ruby smiled at him, her dark hair tucked behind her ears. "You're like a kid in a candy store, Rocky. I've never seen you this excited," she chuckled. "This stuff is amazing. I've been waiting for this all year," Rocky grinned sheepishly. They all wandered deeper into the expo. The atmosphere shifted, a low rumble echoed through the hall, causing the ground to tremble, the lights flickering ominously, and the murmur of unease spread among the crowd. "What's going on?" Ruby asked, her grip on Rocky's hand tightening. Before Rocky could respond, a deafening roar shocked the building. Walls crackled, and the massive creature, its form a fusion of metal and organic matter, burst through the main entrance. Panic erupted as people scrambled to escape the monster's path. "Run!" Rocky shouted, pulling Ruby towards the nearest exit, but in the chaos they were separated by a surging crowd. "Ruby!" Rocky yelled out, frantically searching for her. He caught a glimpse of her being pushed further away by the panicked masses. "Rocky!" Ruby's voice was barely audible over the noise. She reached out for him, but the sea of people kept her out of sight. Desperate and heart-pounding, Rocky darted into a nearby corridor. He needed to find shelter and regroup and figure out how to find Ruby. The corridor led him to a small, dimly lit back room filled with old equipment and discarded technology. "Okay, Rocky, think. I need to find Ruby, but first I need to get out of here," he muttered to himself, trying to calm his racing thoughts. As he scanned the room, his eyes were drawn to a peculiar object laying on the table in the corner. It was a blue gauntlet, unlike anything he'd ever seen. The surface of the gauntlet shimmered with an otherworldly glow, and strange symbols were etched into the metal. "What on earth is this?" Rocky whispered. He approached the gauntlet cautiously. As he reached out and touched it, the gauntlet suddenly sprang to life, hovering in the air. Rocky staggered back, but the gauntlet shot towards him with incredible speed and latched onto his left arm. He tried to pull it off, but it was like if the gauntlet had fused to his skin. There was a blinding flash of light and everything around him dissolved into white. "Hey! What do you think you're doing? Listening to this filth? You should be listening to the Zero to Hero podcast right this instant. It will give you the brain-numbing, blood-pumping thrill that drinking 12 espressos, 12 shots of vodka, and looking at a unicorn for the first time would give you. I swear to God, Billy and Jim pour their blood, their sweat, their tears, and the gold that they found in the Garden of Eden into their podcast. And you sit here, you're not listening to it. Are you insane? Go over to the Zero to Hero podcast now and listen to it. God damn it, I have to do everything around here. Ugh. When the light faded, Rocky found himself laying on the ground, his vision blurred and his head spinning as he slowly got to his feet. He realized he was no longer at the expo. The room had completely vanished, replaced by an unfamiliar cityscape. The buildings were sleek and rather futuristic, glowing with a soft blue and green hue. Strange humanoid figures, bluish and green in colour, moved about the city, their eyes fixed on Rocky with a mixture of curiosity and awe. Where am I?" Rocky muttered, taking in his surroundings. He reached up to run his hand through his hair, only to find that his head had now been covered by a helmet. Startled, he looked down at himself and saw that he was clad in blue armor. What the? Rocky turned towards a nearby reflective surface and his breath caught in his throat. The reflection staring back at him was not the usual image of a teenager in a hoodie. Instead, he saw the figure clad in sleek blue armor with a helmet that covered his head and a blue gauntlet glowing on his left arm. "Welcome, Mega Man," a voice called out from behind him. Rocky spun around to see an elder, one of the bluish-green figures, approaching him. The elder had a kind face and his eyes filled with wisdom. "Who are you? Where am I?" Rocky asked, his voice shaky. "My name is Bob," the elder replied, his tone gentle and reassuring. "And you are in the Mainframe. Welcome to Mainframe City, the digital heart of our world. We have been waiting for you, Mega Man," he told him. Mega Man?" Rocky stammered, confused, watching over him. My name's Rocky. What's going on? How did I get here?" Rocky asked. Bob placed a reassuring hand on Rocky's armored shoulder. "The Gauntlet chose you, Rocky. You were brought here because we need your help. Mainframe City is under threat, and you are the only one who can save it," Bob told him. Rocky's mind raced as he tried to process everything. One moment he was at a tech expo, the next he was in a strange city with armor and a helmet being told he was some kind of hero. I don't know if I can do this. I'm just some kid who likes tech. I'm no hero," Rocky admitted, his voice trembling. Bob smiled kindly. "True heroes are not born, Rocky. They are made in the moments of greatest need, and you have a true heart. The courage and the knowledge to be a hero in Mainframe City. You need to trust in yourself, and in the Gauntlet," Bob told him. Rocky looked down at the gauntlet on his arm. It felt strange, yet there was a sense of power and purpose emanating from it. Maybe, just maybe, Bob was right. "I need to find my girlfriend Ruby. I need to get back to her," Rocky said, his voice rather firm. "Help us save Mainframe City, and we'll help you find your way back," Bob promised. Rocky took a deep breath in. He nodded. "Okay, I'll do it. I'll help you save your city," he told him. Bob's eyes twinkled with approval. "Good. Your journey as Mega Man begins now. The fate of Mainframe City rests in your hand," Bob said. Rocky, or shall we say Mega Man, felt the weight of the situation settling in as he followed Bob through the gleaming streets of Mainframe City. The citizens, with their greenish-blue skin and glowing eyes, went about their business, though there was a palpable tension in the air, as if something dark loomed over them. Rocky's mind raced with questions, and he couldn't hold them back any longer. "Bob," Mega Man began, his voice tinged with urgency, "you said this city's under threat. What exactly is happening here? How did things get so bad?" Mega Man asked him. Bob slowed his pace, a deep sigh escaped his lips as he turned to face Mega Man. For many years, Mainframe City was a beacon of peace and prosperity within the cyber realm. The royal family, who ruled with wisdom and compassion, ensured that harmony was maintained, every program living their life with purpose, and the city flourished under their protection. He told him. "Royal family? Who are they?" Mega Man echoed, trying to wrap his head around the concept. "They were the rulers of the cyber realm, King Bite and Queen Pixel and their daughters, Princess Violet and Indigo. They were beloved by all, for they kept the balance between the different sectors of the cyber realm, but then everything changed," Bob explained, his tone somber. Bob's expression darkened, his eyes grew distant as he recalled the events. The royal family was attacked in their palace. The details of that dark day were still shrouded in mystery, but what we do know is that they were all killed, leaving the city vulnerable. Without their leadership, chaos began to spread, Bob explained. Mega Man frowned, hit the pieces of the puzzle beginning to fall into place. "And now someone's trying to take over your city?" Mega Man asked. Bob nodded gravely. "Yes, a new force emerged in the aftermath of the royal family's demise. This force seeks to corrupt and destroy everything that Mainframe City stands for. His name is Dr. Wily," Bob explained. "Dr. Wily?" Mega Man repeated, a sense of familiarity tugging at the edges of his memory. "Why does that name sound so familiar?" Mega Man questioned. "He is a twisted genius," Bob continued, his voice laced with disdain. "He came from beyond the cyber realm, a rogue program with a thirst of power. Wily had been infected. He's been infecting the city's programming, turning them into his minions, corrupted and evil versions of their former selves. He's relentless. And with each passing day, his influence seems to be growing stronger," Bob said. Mega Man's eyes widened in shock. "Hold on. Programs? Are you saying that all the people in this city are programs?" Mega Man said in shock. Bob turned to Mega Man, his expression serious. "Yes, Mega Man. The inhabitants of Mainframe City are programs, each created with a specific function to maintain the stability of the cyber realm. We are not like humans of your world, but we live, feel, and fight for our survival, all the same," Bob said. Mega Man took a step back, struggling to process this revelation. "So, you're all part of a computer system? The entire city's made of digital beings?" Mega Man asked. Bob nodded. "That's correct. We exist within the vast networks that make up the cyber realm, but our existence is as real as yours. When Dr. Wily began his campaign of corruption, it wasn't just our city that was threatened. He endangers the very fabric of the cyber realm itself. If he succeeds, not only will Mainframe City fall, but the chaos could spread to other networks, even reaching your world," Bob told him. A sense of responsibility settled on Mega Man's shoulders, the weight of it pressing down on him. He was no longer just Rocky, the tech-obsessed teenager. He was now Mega Man, the last hope of an entire digital world. "What can I do?" "How do I stop Dr. Wily?" Mega Man asked, determination now flaring in his eyes. Bob's gaze softened with a mixture of hope and sadness. "You possess the Gauntlet, a powerful relic created by the royal family themselves. It has the ability to combat Wily's corruption, to purify the infected programs and restore balance to our city. But you must be careful. Dr. Wily is a cunning foe, and he will stop at nothing to destroy you," Bob told him cautiously. Mega Man clenched his fist, feeling the power of the Gauntlet pulsing through him. "I won't let him win. I'll stop Dr. Wily and save Mainframe City," Mega Man said with a sense of determination. Bob smiled, the fierce glimmer of hope shining in his eyes. "You have the heart of a true hero, Mega Man. We'll stand by your side, and together we'll reclaim our city," Bob said. As the two of them stood in the heart of Mainframe City, Mega Man knew that his journey had only just begun.